Hey friends, I'm here to do a quick video. I want to talk a little bit about buzzing your hair, and I've got a lot of buzzing hair videos out there on YouTube. I have a whole playlist that I will make sure is linked in my bio so that if you want to learn more about hair buzzing, you can go see that, watch all of those videos. I started filming a few years ago. My first video, I talk about wanting to buzz my hair but not being sure. I actually buzzed my hair on camera the very first time. Really an emotional time for me. And I've done a number of updates. Now, I'm a few years into buzzing and I am growing my bio hair back out again. And I want to talk about why that is. So if you want to know, maybe you're thinking about buzzing your hair, I recommend you watch my video on YouTube. It will really help you a lot and we'll walk you through the whole thought process. I think a lot of you probably know that I've been growing my hair out now for the past couple of months. I've kind of shared it off and on in some of my posts, and when I take my wig off in my reviews, my hair has gotten a little bit longer. And I want to talk a little bit about why I'm doing this, because I think it can help, especially if you are on the fence about this. Maybe you're thinking about buzzing your hair, but you're scared, you're not sure if it's the right decision for you. I will link my entire playlist with all of my videos on this topic in the description. If you'd like to go through all of those, you can see me from the moment I was thinking about buzzing my hair. I shared a video and I talked about that. And then about a year after I made that video, I actually buzzed my hair and I did it on camera. And then I made a couple of updates after that, just sharing how it was going. Was I liking it? I did a 10-month update where I shared with you guys the pros and cons that I had discovered of buzzing my hair. And at that time, I was growing my hair out a little bit. It was a little bit longer than it is even right now. And at that point, I decided to buzz it off again. Well, here I am growing my hair out again. And I want to talk with you about why, because I think that it's useful. So first of all, I have on a human hair wig. This is a wig that I actually won in a giveaway a while back. This is a Lu's wig. That's the brand name, Lu, L-U. I can put a link in the description to my original review on this one. And I really love this wig. And I thought it would be a good one to demonstrate why I'm growing my hair out right now, because it doesn't fit me perfectly. So let's talk about what happens when you buzz your hair. First of all, it's so freeing and it's really a lot more comfortable under wigs, in my opinion, to have your hair buzzed. I found that wigs stayed on my head better. Buzzed hair, if it's a certain length, actually acts like Velcro for your wig, and it can help your wig be more secure. You also don't have any of that bio hair shifting around underneath your wig, which can cause itching. I do find that sometimes my wigs are a little more itchy when my hair is longer. And I think it's because it's just shifting around, even just microscopically. I know that's not the right word, but sort of imperceptibly. And it can cause itching. So there are some real benefits to buzzing your hair, which I talk about in that 10-month update that I just referenced. But I think buzzing your hair, some of the challenges that I find come along with how you are choosing to wear your wigs. In the past year, I have discovered how to wear wigs in updos and to style my wigs. And I've started to get into some longer wigs because I absolutely love wearing wigs in updos and ponytails. That's just where I am in my wig journey right now. For a long time, I never did that. And I'm finding that I'm struggling with blending my bio hair or having it look natural when I put a wig in an updo. And let me show you what I mean. So this wig right here doesn't give me great coverage on the sides. This is all my bio hair. It's actually really graying. And to match with this one, I should probably put some root touch-up powder on, which I'll do a video for you guys on, but it's really easy to blend your bio hair, especially I'm a brunette naturally. All I need to do is use a little bit of light brown or medium brown root powder, and that will blend that perfectly. When I buzz my hair though, what ends up happening is I end up with a lot of stubble right here because I have a low hairline right here. I end up with some stubble from the buzz. Now, if I freshly buzz my hair and I buzz it all the way down with no guard, I can sort of make that work most of the time and it's not a big deal. But as my hair starts to grow, you start to see that stubble. So that is one of the reasons why I've decided to grow my hair out a little bit, is because I want to wear my wigs and updos a lot. That is just, like I said, where I am in my wig journey right now. And we kind of move and evolve through this journey. It's really interesting. And what you never used to do at one point, now you'd like to do. Colors you wouldn't wear at one point, now you want to wear. It's just an evolution. And so I was finding that I wasn't feeling very confident in my wigs because I was struggling with that. Likewise, I have a low hairline on the sides back here. And I was finding that a struggle as well to make look natural. Now, there are some things you can do about that. You can cut baby hairs, little wispy hairs that are like, people have regrowth on their hairline. Sometimes there's breakage and regrowth. And so you've sometimes got these wispy like baby hairs, sort of like that. And sometimes even shorter. I actually cut these into this one to be like baby hairs. You can do more of that to try to hide your bio hair, or you can have some bio hair to blend. And that's what I'm trying to do right now and why I'm growing my hair out. So here's the challenge though. Depending on the length of the wigs that you're wearing and how you're wearing them, there is a regrowth phase that's really difficult because your hair just doesn't cooperate. It's not long enough to sort of slick back or hold down, and it's not short enough to hide, and so it sort of just sticks out. And that's where I'm at right now, and I'm going to show that to you. So let me just take this wig off. And so right now, this right here is actually working perfectly. It's just the right length where I can do a few little baby hairs into a wig, and that will blend with it great. At some point, it's probably going to get it's going to be like that in-between length that may not blend well with some wigs. So that's something I'll have to think about. But what I'm really struggling with right now is this back here. Because it sticks up. And that's a real challenge. I did end up buzzing just a small little section right here the other day because it was showing in a short wig of mine. So that's something to think about. Hair will grow back. So if you want to try buzzing your hair and you don't like it, you can always grow it back, but there will be a phase that is a little bit difficult. Another area that can be a real challenge now that my hair is growing back is right up here, because the hair up here, you can see how thin my hair is. The hair up here wants to sometimes get stuck in the lace or stuck in the it stays, and it likes to kind of come through. When my hair was longer, before I buzzed my hair, I would just kind of slick it back. I'd pull it all back in a low pony, and then maybe I'd put a little hairspray on it to hold it back, or some gel or something. That's something I'm going to have to start doing now because sometimes it gets in the way. That can be a challenge. So I would just say to you guys, if you're on the fence and you're not sure if you want to buzz your hair or not, I want you to think about how you mainly wear your wigs. If you don't ever blend your sides, you may be fine buzzing your hair. If you get great coverage on your wigs, buzzing your hair may be no issue for you at all. But if you like to change it up, or you like to wear wigs up, or you don't get great coverage, and you ever find yourself blending any of the sides or the back, I would think really long and hard about whether or not you'd like to buzz your hair. Now, I know some people, and I know you guys are going to comment this, keep their sides longer and they buzz the rest. I tried that and I was very uncomfortable with how odd that looked. I walk around the house most of the time with no wig on. If I'm home, it's rare that I wear a wig. I just get way too hot with all my hot flashes, so I don't wear one a lot of the time. And I feel really comfortable with my fully buzzed head around the house. I feel less comfortable with this hair. To be honest with you guys, I always wear a baseball cap or a bandana or something when my hair was longer. And I'm starting to think, oh, it kind of looks bad. It looks worse than when it was buzzed. But I felt even more uncomfortable walking around with a buzzed head and then these odd long sideburns. That's me. You may not feel uncomfortable about that, or you may always have something on your head around the house. I do know quite a few women who are not comfortable walking around without a wig on. They actually don't even want to go to bed and let their husband see their hair because they're just uncomfortable with it. And so you may do fine keeping your sideburns longer if you constantly have something on your head. But I want you to think about that as well. If you do sometimes walk around the house without hair and you need the sideburns to blend, it's really odd looking to have all of your hair buzzed and just some long hair here. If you can get past that, then I don't see any downside actually to buzzing your hair and keeping that. When I first buzzed my hair, I actually did leave these because I thought, okay, maybe I'll want to blend, and I just couldn't handle it. So for a long time, couple of years, I buzzed my hair and it really wasn't an issue. Like I said, it really is only just recently that I started to love putting wigs and updos. It's just sort of my thing right now. And that's when I started to kind of discover that I probably need to grow my hair back out to make that a lot more comfortable and realistic for me. The other thing I think you should think about is what color wigs do you wear compared to your bio hair? I wear all colors. So if I want to put a blonde hair in an updo, I'm going to have a harder time blending this. Now, that's one of the reasons why I get rooted blondes, because that does help a lot. If the root is a dark enough root and it's enough all over, I can sometimes disguise that. That does blend okay. And I've discovered some blonde root powders and some other things that will help me. But that may not always be possible. So that's another thing to think about. If you are going to want to blend your hair, can you blend it with the color of wigs that you choose to wear? So there's a lot to think about. I think we're, all in a different place in our journey. I just want to give you guys some food for thought and another perspective on this topic. And remember, you guys will evolve. We all evolve throughout this. You're in a certain place today, and you may be in a completely different place next month or a year from now. It's all good. It can be a really interesting, fun journey once you can get over the emotional part of it that is really hard. And so be open to different ideas, to different ways of doing things, and know that you will probably evolve. You'll learn things about yourself on the journey, and you'll become more comfortable. And maybe feel free enough to try some different things. But right now, where you are in your journey, I want you to think about your goals with your hair. And if you're thinking about buzzing your hair, why do you want to do that? What do you think you'll accomplish by doing that? What do you think will be improved for you by doing that? And also, what challenges may arise. Again, I highly encourage you to watch. If you don't watch all of my videos from the buzzing series, I highly encourage you to watch my 10-month update, because that's where I really go through the pros and cons of buzzing your hair. It will help you think through this. I did cover a few of them today, but that will help reinforce that. And again, hair will grow back. It's not the end of the world if you decide to buzz it and then want to grow it out. It just, there could be an awkward phase. There always is when we grow our hair back out from cutting it short. That may make some things a little bit more difficult, but everything can be overcome. So let me know if this helped you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to help you if I can. I do definitely want to be there for you with whatever you're struggling with. And you guys give me some great ideas on videos. So if there's something you would like to see, leave it in the comments and I will put it on the list so that I can make a video about it for you. If you have the question, others have it too. I know that for sure. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped. If you're not already subscribed, it does really help my channel for you to just subscribe. I would say about 50% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel. It really does help people find my videos. If you engage with them, if you comment, if you like, and if you subscribe, when somebody is out there desperate for information and doing a search, my video might get shown to them because YouTube will see that it has some value. So I just ask that, consider that in helping your wig sisters. It's just a small way to do that. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll talk to you soon.